I lived in a very angry household, alcohol, drugs, and my parents were always fighting, and it was not a nurturing environment at all. And they divorced when I was 5, and then my dad remarried a wonderful woman when I was 6. But by that time, there were a lot of behavioral problems. There was a lot of anger. There was a lot of hurt. When my parents divorced, I was forced to go with my dad. In my mind, he was just my hero. I always wanted to please him. I loved him. When the abuse started, I was 11. I just remember thinking, how can this be? There has to be something wrong with me. And there was nothing wrong with me. That's another very hard thing. A lot of children will go to their parents, they'll go to teachers. I actually went to my biological mother. And if you remember right, she was not a part of my life. She was more like a stranger to me. She was there during that part of my life, for that small part. And I remember that night very clearly. We were sitting watching TV, and I remember asking my sister, has Daddy ever loved you more than a daughter? And my mom said, well, what do you mean? She called social services and said, will you please take her? I can't handle this. And so at the time, I felt forgotten. I felt just kind of abandoned, that I had finally broke the silence and told somebody. And I wanted to believe that she was going to be there. And she wasn't. Social services got involved. They did the medical exam and found that I was telling the truth. That is when I went into foster care, was when I was 13 or 14. And I had a good foster care experience. Don't be afraid to tell a teacher, somebody that you trust, somebody that has made a difference in your life. It is not a secret that can stay bottled up. You have to be able to overcome that fear and reach out